A skyscraper is a tall, continuously habitable building having multiple floors. Modern sources currently define skyscrapers as being at least 100 meters or 150 meters in height, though there is no universally accepted definition. In this video, we will rank them with the 150 meter guideline. We will also tell you how many 200 and 300 meter plus buildings they also have. So here we go, the top 25 cities with the most 150 meters plus skyscrapers in the world. Starting off with number 25, the fabulous Miami, located in the United States with 54 skyscrapers over 150 meters, 7 over 200 and 0 over 300. Number 24, Tianjin, China. Tianjin has the same amount of skyscrapers of 150 meters as Miami, but has over 3 times more over 200 at 26 and 3 over 300 meters. Number 23, Mumbai, India. India's only entry on this list. It is home to 55 skyscrapers of 150 meters, 15 over 200 and 0 over 300. Number 22, Melbourne, Australia. The only entry on this list from Oceania, surprisingly beating Sydney, with 55 over 150 meters, 17 over 200 and just 1 over 300. Number 21, Nanning, China. China's second of many entries on this list. Nanning is a city located not far from Vietnam. It has 55 buildings over 150 meters, 28 over 200 and 5 over 300. Number 20, Nanjing, China. Another city that is quite unknown outside of China. It is home to 55 skyscrapers over 150 meters, 29 over 200 and 6 over 300, including the 20th tallest building in the world. Number 19, Busan, South Korea. The second biggest city in South Korea, a very underrated city which is often overshadowed for its capital, Seoul. Busan is home to 62 skyscrapers over 150 meters, 21 over 200 and 4 over 300. Number 18, Toronto, Canada. Canada's only entry on this list. It has an impressive 68 and 23 skyscrapers over 150 meters and 200 meters respectively, and 0 over 300 meters. Number 17, Chengdu, China. Famously known as the home of the pandas, this megacity is home to 82 buildings over 150 meters, 20 over 200 meters, and surprisingly 0 over 300 meters. Number 16, Seoul, South Korea. South Korea's second entry on this list. It's home to 85 skyscrapers over 150 meters, 20 over 200 and just 2 over 300 meters. One of those being the Lot World Tower, the 5th tallest in the world. Number 15, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Home to the tallest twin towers in the world, the Petronas Towers. They absolutely dominate the skyline and stand at 452 meters tall. Kuala Lumpur has 84 skyscrapers over 150 meters, 40 over 200 and 5 over 300. Number 14, Jakarta, Indonesia, its capital city. This megacity is home to 0 skyscrapers over 300 meters tall, but has 91 over 150 and 40 over 200 meters. Number 13, Bangkok, Thailand. A skyline I have been lucky enough to see with my own 2 eyes. It has one of the craziest buildings I have ever seen. Bangkok is home to 92 over 150 meters, 21 over 200 and 3 over 300 meters. Number 12, Singapore, Singapore. Another super iconic, beautiful skyline. The Marina Bay Sands is one of, if not the most iconic hotels in the world. Singapore has 94 buildings over 150 meters, 33 over 200 and surprisingly 0 over 300. Number 11, Shenyang, China. Another Chinese city which most people probably haven't heard of, yet it is home to 94 skyscrapers over 150 meters, 28 over 200 and 2 over 300 meters. Number 10, Wuhan, China, a city which is well known around the world for all the wrong reasons. It is home to 101 buildings over 150 meters, 37 over 200 and just 4 over 300. Number 9, Guangzhou, China. Guangzhou is a city which I can guarantee most people outside of China have barely heard of, actually has a magnificent skyline. with 121 skyscrapers over 150 meters, 38 over 200 and 10 over 300. Number 8. Chongqing, China. Yet another entry for China. They are seriously dominating this list. Chongqing has 127 buildings over 150 meters, 47 over 200 and 4 over 300 meters. Number 7. Chicago, United States. A city which I am lucky enough to have visited in my life. Chicago has 130 skyscrapers over 150 meters, 34 over 200 and 7 over 300 meters, with one of those being the Willis Tower, or as it was previously known, the Sears Tower. Number 6. Tokyo, Japan. Japan's only entry on this list, with a very impressive 160 skyscrapers over 150 meters tall. It has 30 buildings over 200 meters and then remarkably 0 buildings over 300 meters. It's very bizarre to see this in our top 10, but of course this is due to the instability of the ground due to the threat of earthquakes. Alright, we've now made it to the top 5 on our list. Let's get back into it. Number 5. Shanghai, China. One of the most unique and awesome skylines in the world. It is home to 166 skyscrapers over 150 meters, 58 over 200 and 5 over 300. One of those being the Shanghai Tower, the second tallest building on Earth. Number 4. Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. Home to the tallest skyscraper on Earth, the Burj Khalifa, which stands at an almighty 828 meters tall. With 215 skyscrapers above 150 meters, Dubai has the 4th most in the world. It also has the second highest number of buildings over 200 meters with 101. It is, however, the city with the most skyscrapers over 300 meters, with 27. Number 3. New York City, United States. One of, if not the most iconic skylines on Earth. New York City has 290 skyscrapers over 150 meters, 86 over 200 and 14 over 300 meters. A very impressive entry from the Big Apple. One World Trade Center is its tallest building and the 6th tallest on Earth. Number 2. Shenzhen, China, a city which has seemingly sprung up out of nowhere. China's answer to Silicon Valley. It's home to the likes of Huawei and DJI. This city boasts the second most skyscrapers over 150 meters at 297, and then 104 over 200 and 14 over 300, including the Ping An Finance Center, the 4th tallest building in the world. And finally, number 1. Can you guess which city it is? It is in fact Hong Kong. Hong Kong blows every other city out of the water, with 482 buildings over 150 meters, 84 over 200 and just 6 over 300. Hong Kong is the perfect example of a concrete jungle. I cannot wait to visit one day and see this skyline with my own 2 eyes. Now, did you notice something with this list? The top 25 cities with the most skyscrapers in the world, and not a single one of them is from Europe or South America, and Australasia only features 1. Some honourable mentions are Panama City in Central America, coming 26th in the world. Then we have Istanbul, Turkey in 28th position. They have 47 skyscrapers over 150 meters. We also have Moscow, Russia in 30th place. They have 6 buildings over 300 meters, which is quite impressive considering they don't even feature in the top 25. Then we have Beijing in 32nd place with 43 over 150 meters, Sydney, Australia in 38th place, Los Angeles in 46th, and finally London in 48th place. It can be said without a shadow of doubt that Asia, or China specifically, are the kings of skyscrapers. Will any country or region ever overtake them? Probably not. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you very soon in the next video.